Today we'll look to welcome in balance, comfort, security into our life, and to start to think towards strategies to be successful in these areas. We may experience deja vus as we have two transits today that we are now experiencing because of the Mercury retrograde throughout December. And because of this, we can also define our options and make some strong decisions based on what's being revealed to us right now. It may actually be that final puzzle piece that we've been in search for. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we can gain an understanding of how to utilize this energy, embrace this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And thank you for all of the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus for January the 18th, 2024. So we'll dive right into the numerology. Today we have the 18 energy. The 18 energy is understanding ourselves a lot better, understanding what truly brings us joy, harmony, laughter, passion. What triggers these feelings? What triggers these emotions? What motivates us? And how do we bring these things into some sort of consistency in our life? Where our world flows in the direction of happiness, of joy, of special times, of celebrations, of successes. Yes, I know. We do hit those rough spots, don't we? It's not always, rainbows and unicorns. Absolutely not. Okay? But it's not what happens to us as much as what we do with that situation, that knowledge. How we enact upon it is the important part. Do we look at it as a negative? Do we look at it as a positive? Or do we just look at it and say, okay, I'm going to see where the best can be in the situation? And it flows with what your heart says, what your heart feels, what that inner child feels. Of knowing that we're loved, of knowing, how do you know you're loved? Okay, what are the things that, if I made you write it out, put it in bullet form, what things actually bring you to that feeling of love, that you're loved, that you know it beyond a shadow of a doubt? Is it things they do? Is it things they say? Is it the atmosphere? Is it the aura they give off? Is it how they support you? Is it how they have your back? Is it how they show love and affection to you? And start looking at how you work inside. The 18 is very powerful for that, because then we can bring a sense of balance to our lives, because we know what we want to bring in, and that's 90% of the battle. Then we just have to show up. Now, 1 plus 8 is a 9 energy. The 9 energy is about completions, absolutely, but it's completions with purpose. It's in order to make the room for the new beginnings, the new starts that we actually want to bring into our reality going forward. Okay, we can't take everything consistently with us. That's a no-brainer. Right? Otherwise, we would still have our binky and our teddy bear and our blanket around us. Maybe you do have those things. But what I'm saying is that we don't keep everything and take it forward, because our world would just be too cluttered on many levels. So we leave some things in the past to make way for the new beginnings, the new start. Now, if we look at the numerology for the day, it would be a 1 plus a 9 plus an 8, which is an 18. 1 plus 8 is a 9. So the 18 and the 9 energy are electrified today in our life, so utilize them. Astrology, Sun is in Capricorn. Now, the Sun in Capricorn encourages us to make the list, to make the plan, to make the strategy. Our moon will move into Taurus around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, reminding us to look at our finances. So I ask you, is there anything you can do or adjust today that can move you into yielding solid results? So give it some thought. You may be amazed at what you come up with under this energy. And today's energy may give you that deja vu feeling because Mercury sextiles Saturn today. And this is our third time to experience this energy because of the Mercury retrograde in December. So I do invite you to pop back into yesterday's astrology portion of the reading to gain a sense of what the transit is all about. I'm pretty sure I'll explain it a little bit more yesterday in detail, but I'll sum it up here, okay? Let me state that now is the time when we're ready to make some firm decisions on how to enhance the organization, the balance, the security in our lives. So maybe that's how we're going within today. Understanding the balance, the security we feel, and how do we know we are feeling safe? How do we know we're feeling secure? And really look at that and analyze that. You'll be amazed at what starts to come out that you've just kind of taken for granted, or you weren't even aware that and conscious of what those triggers might be, those good triggers in life to move us forward, to move us towards hope and enthusiasm and anticipation. Now, we also have the moon aligning with Jupiter, harmonizing with Mercury, and that's kind of putting a little bit of energy into the trine that will happen between Jupiter and Mercury tomorrow morning. So we want to feel joy, primarily in our desire for feeling a comfort, a security, a balance. Once again, this is another transit that we experienced twice already because of the Mercury retrograde. So information opens up to us today. Okay, the veil is raised. We get information, we get knowledge, we get wisdom, we get clarity, so that we can make some decisions on how to feel joy consistently in our life. And maybe with the moon's influence, we might finally make the decision to redecorate a room, perhaps create or invite in a new environment that does reflect security, comfort, and balance the way we see it to be. We could feel more optimistic under this energy. We have more trust in the universe under this energy. Oh, and definitely good news or offers can appear to you on a day like today. So let's get to the cards. And welcome to everyone that's new. Welcome to everybody that's always here. Okay, underlying energy for today is, look at this, the lovers. Our relationships, how do we grow them deeper? How do we grow them stronger? Is there a sense of security and safety within our relationships? Do we feel safe with these people? Do we feel like they have our back? They support us. They'd go the extra mile for us. They'd protect us if necessary. This is growing relationships deeper and stronger and understanding which relationships we do want to grow deeper and stronger. So relationships will actually have a big focus here today, won't it? Being our underlying energy. Now we have the Magician as our first card. So what do you want? Ask for it, okay? The Magician stands like this, okay? His hand is raised to the heavens, sending up what we want, what we desire, what our hopes and dreams are, what we wish to manifest in our life, what we wish for in our life. And one hand goes straight down to the earth, saying, bringing it into reality, okay? So he's like this lightning rod here, the way he places his hands, to bring in love and abundance and happiness and joy and resources and spirituality and anything else you can muster up. Now, I will say, when he's in the first position, you also have to remember that the Magician is the trickster. The Magician was also the one that could, he was, the court's jester, so to speak, in the early days of courts and empires. And they were the only one that could mock the king and queen in open space, and everybody would reward them and laugh at them. If anybody else said that about the king or the emperor or the queen or the empress, they'd be beheaded or something, right? But the court jester could get away with it, who turned into our Magician. Okay, and so you have to watch, because what does the Magician do? He takes that coin, makes it disappear, and pulls it out your ear. So we have to be a little bit wary that we're not just being handed something that is more idealistic than practical, something that we can apply in our lives, okay? So when it comes out in the first position, I do have to warn you, there could be a trickster around you telling you, oh, we're going to do this and that and the other thing, and you're going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and everybody else is already doing this, and let's go, and nobody's doing anything, and they've got you doing all the work or something. You know, to just beware, okay, that if you're asking for things, you have to show up and do the work. Okay, we can sit here and wish and hope, and they can set it all up for us, but if we decide we're not going to step into that role, we decide to do something different, or our focus changes, then it was all for nothing. So we have to show up. We have to do the work. We have to roll up our sleeves. We have to get determined. Okay, next card, the Page of Cups. This could be falling in love. Okay, this could be a day where you fall in love. You just meet that perfect person that you've been searching for your entire life, and they meet you, the perfect person they were waiting for all their life. But we have to understand that we are, even though we have the Lovers up, so I went to love first, we have to remember that we could be falling in love with a passion, a dream, a desire, an environment. All of a sudden you saw pictures of a land far away, you know, Egypt or Rome, or I could go on, right? The Netherlands, you know, Mexico and Hawaii and Cuba and Canada and the United States. And there's so many beautiful places in the world, and we see it and we fall in love with it. We want to go there. We may want to live there. So we could easily fall in love. We could easily step into a brand new passion, a dream, a desire. I get very passionate about the dreams we already have in place and putting actions behind it now. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is one that says go with the flow. Do not fight the current. Okay, here we are. We are a knight, and yet we have no armor on. We don't have a weapon. We don't have food packed. We don't have a water jug. We don't even have reins for that horse. So we true, you know, our faith rises here. Our belief rises that so long as we are present, and we're present on that horse, we're sitting straight up, absolutely. We're watching where we're going. We're looking for things as we go forward. But we already know that we are walking towards that. And so it's about having more of a belief and a faith that they're awaiting your presence. They are preparing the path for you. So just consistently keep showing up each and every day. And if you need a drink, the drink will be there for you. If you need food, the food will be there for you. If you need other people around you, yes, indeed. If you need armor, the armor will be supplied. Do not worry about these things. Okay, just consistently show up. And no, it wasn't a success today. It wasn't a failure today. It was what you made it today. Okay, let's go to our oracle cards. Whispers, Nature's Whispers. $42. Let love be your beacon. Wow, and 42, that's the 6, which is the Lovers, which is a love number. Relationships. So many of us may be looking for that security, that safety in the relationships, identifying it, and identifying in us what truly gives us that feeling of safety and security in our life. Being with these people, being in their presence, being in their company. Okay, pictures within pictures. See what's calling out to you. Lead with love. When you enter a new situation, see love paving the way. If it's a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise by filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious and you will have a greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. I was trying to hold back that little cough. Oh, goodness. Okay. I am much better. It's just a little bit is lingering, but not often. Okay. Our animals are going to talk to us next. And we have the pronghorn action. Okay, we'll hold that up there. Hopefully they'll bring it in nice and clear for us, please. Not today? Not today. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So opportunities are here. Now is the time to act. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.